It Friday. I'm Alexandra and I'm one of the admin on Crochet Beginners Group. I am finally home. I've completed my placement. So for the last 9 weeks, I have been in Swindon on placement with the community recovery team. I'm a student mental health nurse. And today was my very last day. So I am very happy to have that over and done with. Not that it wasn't horrible, it's just I live in Bristol and my placement was in Swindon and I live South Bristol. So it was quite a way to go to Swindon. So I was staying in the travel lodge Monday to Friday and I was so sick of living in a hotel. So that answers one of the questions for today's question and answer session. So my Film It Friday is going to be a Q&A. I did put a post on the group a couple of evenings ago saying, got any questions? Feel free to ask. And one of them was, why do you live in a travel lodge? I don't live in a travel lodge. I just was staying there Monday to Friday. But as I said, that's finished. Right, I've got my trusty Mac here in front of me with some of your questions. So I'm going to ask them the best that I can. So starting off, Chrissy, who is one of the admin and who has been on Crochet Beginners Group for like ever. What is your most favourite crochet make of all time? Do you know, I don't actually really have a favourite crochet make. I think it might have been, is it in here? Probably this blanket here, because this was my first make. So this is just a granny square blanket. So I would definitely say that was probably my favourite make because I completed it, which is like a miracle. Sorry, I do look a bit rough today because I need to wash my hair and it's Friday and you know the usual. So, is it Renee or Renee? Because my aunt is called Catherine and she's Renee for short and she spells it like you do. So I don't know if it's Renee or Renee. I do apologise if I'm saying your name wrong. If you could play a character in a movie, past or present, who would you pick and why? Do you know what? I haven't got a clue. It wouldn't be a horror movie, put it that way. It'd have to be a Disney film because I'm a Disney nut. Let me think. Oh, perhaps Moana because it's in Hawaii and I love surfing. I think it's in Hawaii, Moana, isn't it? Or Fiji or somewhere in the Pacific. So yes, and I blooming sobbed at that film. Sorry, that's a bit of a rubbish answer. D, Carvel, what do you make with your leftover yarn? Well, I made this granny square cushion with my leftover yarn. I made the Attic 24 cozy cupcake stripe blanket and I bought the yarn pack from Attic 24 and I had lots left over. So I followed the same colour pattern as the blanket and made this. It's just a cushion, just a blank cushion inner from Dunelm, and on the back it's just pink corner to corner. D again, how many crochet hooks do you have and how do you store them? Oh god, sorry, I was at the table. So I have this, which the lovely Kay Gunningham bought me, who's also an admin on the group. And here are my hooks. I don't have thousands. I do have some bigger, chunkier ones, but they're inside and I've got them in a pot because they won't fit in here. So definitely, and I am definitely if I can find one, it's probably inside. I think they all are. I'm so bad at putting stuff away. Honestly, I'm the messiest person ever known to man. I love clover hooks with like the rubbery handles. I mean, these hooks, the aluminium ones, are okay if you're starting out. They're brilliant, they're fine, they're really cheap. But I'm more of a, oh yeah, there you go, there's a clover. That is a 2.5mm. Clover, are they called Clover Amour or something? I think that's what they're called. So they just have like this really nice handle. I think it's silicone, I don't think it's latex, in case you have a latex allergy. So, and these are stored in just this pretty roll. You can actually make these. I might make up a pattern because I sew as well and pop it on my blog or something. See if I can make a pattern. And they're really handy, super duper handy. I also have a little tin. I haven't got it. Have I got it in there? Might be in there. I also have this. Oh, it is in there. So this, I bought this thinking it was bigger. But as you can tell, I love florals and I love vintagey stuff. I have got a bigger one that Kay bought me as well. Basically, Kay buys me everything and runs my life. And my little bits and bobs. I put in here, this is a tin from Home Bargains. I think it came in a set of 3. So I put stuff like scissors. I've got one of, these clover cutters. They're really handy. And I've got some, stitch markers and needles in there. And if it's quite a small project, I tend to put it in there. Jackie, how many unfinished projects do you have? Well, let's not go there. No, I don't actually have that many. I have a Painted Roses blanket by Sandra Cherry Heart. That is a beautiful pattern, but it is a double bed size. I've shown it before. I think it's on my yarn stash video on YouTube. And I've just got to do like the final round of each square and then join them. So I've got that. Megan, I'm doing her a blanket. I've got that. That's just plain granny stripe blanket. And that's it, I think, just 2. Sophie Laws. After slip stitch double, half treble and granny, what is the easiest stitch to learn? I would have a go at puff stitch. Puff stitch is really nice. And it's quite satisfying to do. So definitely try the puff stitch. I have made Megan a hat puff stitch beanie. I'll pop a picture of her. I'll find it. It's on my Instagram. Angela, what is your favourite colour? Well, that has to be blue because I'm a Piscean. Celia, what is your proudest craft moment, crochet or otherwise? I think completing a granny square has to be that. Completing a granny square, because I had so many meltdowns over granny squares, and I'm sure somebody's asked me that question further down. It's probably one of you blimmin' admin. Oh yeah, Kay, there's a shocker. How many hissy fits have you had trying to start? So definitely cracking the granny square, because I thought the granny square was the be all and end all of crochet, and if you couldn't do a granny square, you can't crochet. But how I kind of conquered that was, it was Angela, one of the other admin on this group, said try the solid granny square and then you might get the gappy granny square. So that's what I did, and that's how I kind of tackled that after having quite a few meltdowns, just as Lisa Marie Reeves. Chrissy, what do you watch to crochet? Anything. I literally don't really watch it. I just put it on for the background noise, really. I love proper like psychological stuff, more documentaries. I think that's the whole mental health thing I'm quite obsessed with. Forensic mental health, and yeah, the scarier the better, which sounds really random, but I absolutely love it. I'm passionate about mental health. I also like on Amazon Prime, is it the Marvelous Mrs. Mrs. whatever her name is. That is brilliant, that series, because it's really vintage and I am crazy over vintage. Amy Scott, what is your favourite book? Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland, definitely. Sorry, I'm going to have to switch to Word because I did copy and paste them, but I don't know where they've gone. Let me have a look. I will be right back. I found it. It was at the bottom of the page and I hadn't scrolled up. That is how dopey I am. Zoe Chamberlain. If you could have just 1 hour free from all of us and life in general, how would you spend it apart from crocheting, obviously? Wow, Zoe. It would have to be, I'd have to teleport myself to Disney World, to Magic Kingdom, because I am a complete crazy Disney person. I love Disney. I know I should be ashamed, but you know what? Embrace it. If you like something, embrace it. Who cares, as long as you're not hurting anybody? So it would definitely be going to Disney, to Magic Kingdom for an hour. I don't know what I'd do there. I don't know what rides I would go on. It's a Small World. I love It's a Small World, even though people creep out. And I got a story about It's a Small World because when I went to Disneyland in California, Small World broke down and we were stuck on it for an hour with all these creepy dolls. Celia again. I think she's helping me along the way here, thanks mate. What's the one thing you wish someone had explained to you when you first start crocheting? I think the one thing that I wish somebody would have said to me is it doesn't matter. If you get things wrong, it doesn't matter. If you can't do things straight away, it does not make you a failure, and do not quit. It's all about practice. And sometimes, and I can understand people post on the group, is this really a beginner's group? Yes, it is. Every person, every new pattern somebody does, even if you've been crocheting for 200 years, if you've never done that pattern before, well, technically you are a beginner because you've never done that pattern. So I think don't give up and don't be so harsh on yourself. It's crochet, you know, you're not a failure. No one's died. It doesn't make you rubbish because you can't do something first time. Just keep practicing and do not give up. And you've got the whole of Crochet Beginners group to support you. Oh, have I done that one? I think I've done that one. What? Yeah, I've done that one as well. Oh, Sarah. So Sarah's my cousin. Hi, honey. This is Sarah all over. I'm so very new to this and I can't believe you've actually got me hooked. See what I did there? Please, can you tell me what I need as a kind of starter kit? What are the types of everything? Are there preferred brands or types? So, Sarah, my lovely, to get started, all you need is a 4mm hook. Find my hooks. Just go for, it might not be blue, it might just be like this colour. Sorry, there you are. So 4mm hook, I would definitely get some DK yarn, so double knit wool. If it's, it might not have double knit splashed across it like this one does. It might just have like DK. Go for the double knit. Do not go for a dark colour, do not go for black because you will give up before you've even started. Definitely a light colour. I love Robin, and I'm not going to lie, I blog for Robin, but it's because I love their brand. I started off using Robin and then they asked me to do, so it wasn't kind of like the other way round. Robin is a really good budget yarn. It's about £1.80ish. I'll put Elaine from the Happy Knit Wool Shops on the group. I will put a link to her shop, and Sam from Glitter Paper Scissors also has lots of lovely yarn. I will put a link to hers, but definitely double knit or DK, and a 4mm crochet hook. I didn't have these with me. I could have given you one of these, but I didn't have this with me. So definitely go for that. I think that is everybody's questions. I think. So I'm going to show you what I've been up to. Now I have finished the two halves of the front of my Peter Pan cardie. It is a beautiful shell stitch. It is lovely, and it is in, sorry, I don't know why I'm sat there like that. So it uses a 3.5mm hook. This is the back piece that I started this morning, and I am using Wendy Peter Pan 4-ply, which is made by Robin. They also make Wendy, Peter Pan, Erica Knight. Well, they don't make Erica Knight, they distribute Erica Knight. Yeah, so I'm so excited that I've done 2 bits. I'm addicted to this pattern, and I think the lady whose book this is, it's probably had a bit of a reinsurgence, is that a word? Because it's from this book, Geek Chic Crochet. I have put a couple of links. I will put the link up again. And I am making, you can see it better now because I've got decent internet, the Peter Pan collar cardigan. That is very, very cute and very vintage. So that's what I'm doing. There's lots of lovely projects in there. So hopefully I will have finished this by Tuesday. So I'm going to do a live on Tuesday. Hopefully I will have finished that. I need to stop as well. I need a blimmin' intervention, I'm telling you, because I'm totally Disney crazy. I don't care. Don't judge me. And I keep watching Disney pin unboxing videos on YouTube. You know, if you go to Disney, you get the mystery pin boxes. And I'm really obsessed with them. And we can't get them over here, honestly. So if anyone's going to Disney, Paris, Tokyo, Shanghai, Orlando, California, any of the Disney parks, can you please let me know? Because I am so desperate for some Snow White and some Alice in Wonderland Disney pins. I will send you the money, but I'm just like, I really need these in my life. Honestly, I swear I just need some. So if anybody's going, please let me know. because I will love you forever if you can get me some of those. Anyway, that is the weirdest Film It Friday I've ever done because it involves Disney, crochet and questions. I hope everyone's okay. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely weekend. I will be around on Tuesday to do a live because I'm in uni Monday and Thursday. I don't know what time it'll be. It might be, it's going to be in the afternoon. I will let you know because I might be going on a little fabric trip. I might have to go up to Gloucester to get some beautiful fabric for the lovely Sam who's on this group, but it's a secret, so I'm not going to say what it's for. So that is everything. Thank you everybody for the amazing support I've had as well over the last 9 weeks while I've been on placement and living in it was a travel lodge, in the travel lodge. But I'm home and I do apologise for the fact that I haven't been on to be able to be as active on the group as I want to be, because as soon as I get back to my hotel room I was just tired and the internet was rubbish. But guess what, I'm back now everyone, and it's going to be spring soon and the sun is shining today, so it's all good. So I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Take care and I will speak to you all soon. Happy crocheting, bye!